So I'm at a cemetery right now. I'm not sure what cemetery. Which cemetery is this?
Swan Point.
Swan Point?
Yeah.
Okay, so your girl's at Swan Point Cemetery right now. It looks really pretty here. Damn, that sun's in my eyes. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. My nephew Noah, the oldest one, the 8-year-old, yesterday he told me, he was like, Titi, you know what you should do for your videos? He was like, because I asked him, I was like, you telling your friends about my YouTube channel? Because, you know, you're always in my videos and stuff. He was like, yeah, but then he was like, but they said that, he was like, yeah, but you should not swear no more in your videos. Because then people don't want to watch it for a long time.
Smart boy.
I was like, okay. Morning. I was like, okay, did you gonna try working on that? He was like, yeah, because nobody wants to. He was like, yeah, because my friend said that he tried watching a video, but then his mom or his dad heard you swearing in the video and made them turn it off. I was like, okay,
Isn't
thank
that funny?
you.
Because you decided that you want to work on that as well.
It is something I really want to work on. The fact that he's my 8-year-old nephew though and told me that, so that's how I knew. Yeah, it's something I definitely have to do.
Yeah, my son calls me out as well.
I like how the sun's hitting, how the sun be hitting the trees. Ooh, something like this is pretty too though. Like, see how, look at Odelia. See how this looks?
What?
How it is? Like it looks like there's a big like vase there.
Okay.
It looks, I like it a lot, and then there's flowers in the front.
Is it sexy, like you would say?
I mean, I guess it's,
Another word.
I mean,
Beautiful.
it's beautiful. It is really pretty. I like this one because the flowers look newer. The flowers stick out, they're not like pink. Careful with that hole, don't fall in. Right here. Well, not a hole, but it's like a... She thought you were about to fall in a whole grave?
Come on, fall.
She thought for a second she was about to fall into a whole entire grave. But see, things like this is smart to do too.
What?
Like having multiple.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that the big thing must have been for their family. But I guess within time it got like dirty and, you know, they don't really clean it off.
Yo, that stone? Mad.
Caused mad bread.
Yep.
You could tell that stone was expensive. But then it's not even like they just have to buy the back stone, like that big humongous one. They have to get all these 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that wasn't necessary. They just bought it because they had money.
Yeah, they just had the money. I'm guessing these two over here are probably with them too.
I know. I wonder if they, like...
Bought a section and then maybe somebody else had this, but then those people like didn't die or something.
Yeah, exactly. I think that they bought this whole plot because for them to have their big name right there, they must have bought this whole plot.
They had to
Their
have.
family.
But I mean, hey, better safe than sorry. Better all being over prepared instead of not prepared at all.
That's a wonderful thing that that person did for their family. Now they don't. Now the other family members don't have to worry. In this area, expensive. This cemetery.
Plus, these two right here don't have end dates. They just start off with years. Well, one doesn't.
Right.
The other
But I
one
bet you
does.
any money is this whole plot.
Yeah. But it's smart to do it like that. Because at least, you know, you'll know regardless, like after you die, you know for a fact you're going to be in the ground near your kids. Or near, like, you know, your close loved ones.
I want to get burned.
You want to get burned? But then nobody's going to have somewhere to go and show you love story or like whenever they want. You don't care?
Just talk to me in your mind.
I get that. I do get that. But to me, it's just like...
You want that. Me, like,
For me, I want that because I feel like with my best friend who died,
yeah.
she got, what's it called?
What?
She got,
That's dope.
yeah, that's really dope.
But what about your
That's
best
my money. you get burned. She got cremated.
Yeah.
It's called.
You can still have a plot for your cremation, like somewhere for someone to visit.
Yeah, but they don't have that.
Okay. So they just have her ashes in something?
I guess. But it's like something like that. Like, then you gotta go to the parents and stuff to try seeing her a little bit. Basically, it's like try showing her more respect.
I think that depends on your spirituality and how you view things.
For me, though, it's like, for me, that makes it hard for me because it's not like I talk to her parents often or to her family a lot. And it's like, for me, it's like asking them, like, can I, like, see her? Can I, talk to her?
Okay, so
I feel like that's gonna bring them back to that, like, when it all first happened.
So you feel like when you visit someone's grave or ashes, you feel like it's you talking to them?
Yeah, and you showing your respect.
Yeah, people think differently. I understand how you see things.
That's why when it comes to cremation, I'm not really. It's like I don't want to have to, feel like because I'm thinking about her, like I want to go show her some respect. I gotta go to her parents. I don't want to
But maybe they
feel
don't see things that way because they did cremation. Maybe they believe she's just in a better place, and if you want to connect with her, maybe just praying. Having a conversation with her out loud,
Yeah.
But I respect this tradition, It's not for me though.
Me either. I'm not gonna want to be cremated.
No, I believe in that. I respect this tradition of being buried. It's just not for me.
Oh.
But for you it is, and I respect that.
For me it is because like I want you guys to still, kind of feel like you guys have closure, have somewhere to go to say bye to me.
Okay.
Even if I'm already gone, I want you guys to, come visit me every so often, make it pretty, make it look nice. Like, I want to get buried. I don't want that whole cremation crap because it's shit like that. Why don't you just cremate me at the house instead of spending my money on it?
Well,
Like,
that too.
sorry, but
that's why I want to do cremation as well, because it's cheaper.
It's cheaper than a stone.
Well, not only do you have to buy the stone, you have
You
to
gotta buy
the
the
plot.
slot.
Yeah, so it's a lot of money.
Yeah, but
And because I don't believe that, I don't believe the way you do, I don't know. But I respect it.
like, I know our souls aren't still in our bodies when we die.
Right.
Like, I know,
But you're right, it's a good way for people to be remembered.
for other people to, be remembered, and for other people to get, their own closure. Because, when people die, there are a lot of things that we end up regretting and we feel sorry about that we can't tell them sorry about anymore. But when you have a stone to go to, you could kind of talk to the stone. At least that's my mindset. That's your mindset. That's my train of thought.
Mine is different. For me, when I like to get closure, I kind of imagine a person and I say sorry or whatever. But yeah, everyone's different, and that's
1950 to 1978. That person died a long time ago. Yeah, it's really pretty here.
You know those little over here, those houses
Yeah.
with the caskets and everything,
Uh-huh.
where the cremations. That's what I want.
That's big bread. But at the same time, too, when you think about it, for people who don't have the ending date yet because they're not dead yet, why get the stones already ready? Because then within time, it's going to start looking bad.
They had the money at the time, but the other person didn't have to buy it. That's a nice gift.
Yeah, I'm going to give you that as a birthday gift. Here's your stone. You got a whole spot and everything. It's mad money, but imagine that being a birthday gift. Here, happy birthday. You finally turned 13. But here's your gift. You're going to get to be next to mommy and daddy. Oh my God, that sounded so evil.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with this, but...
Because it sounded creepy.
I'm just letting you go. Yeah, look at that water, though.
Yeah, the view's pretty.
The cemetery is very expensive.
Oh, I could tell.
It should all be the same, though, right?
Of course it's not, though.
I mean, it's just depending on where you live, in the
Look at this one. She said, shh. It's not telling me to shh.
No, I didn't say shh. I was like freezing out. Like, this is expensive.
This is expensive as hell.
Oh, they have more plots over here. The same last name.
So then this is probably all owned by them.
That must have been like the father and the wife. And then everybody else.
Or the grandparents, then the mother, the...
Right.
It's just, the thing is, when it comes to that, is like...
Gloria, that is so expensive. This little, I don't know what it's called.
Like these little house thingies.
That family in there, that.
They got bread.
Not to be racist, but I bet all those people are white.
Of course they are. To me, even this and like that is pretty too.
And to be right next to the water, that costs no money.
Because over here is beautiful as can be. I bet you people
But isn't it crazy how the state makes money? It's like, oh, you're dead, but
we're still gonna keep charging you. We're still gonna keep charging you. You're gonna be dead and still be in debt.
No, they don't keep charging you. Once you buy it, you buy it. But isn't it crazy like how the state makes money? They're like, oh, you're dead, but hey, if you want to stay next to a beautiful place even though you're dead and you can't enjoy it, pay us some money.
And then pay us more if you want to be in the most beautiful spot in front of the water. It's messed up though.
There's pros and cons to things.
Pros and cons to everything, especially with this government.
Yeah.
And honestly, with this,
It was a way for people that own this land to make money.
I mean, you're not wrong about that at all. So you know damn well that the Europeans, well, before the Europeans even came, when the Native Americans were here, they were promised their land. They didn't get their land. Most of them didn't. Only a few of them got to actually keep their land because they chose to stay on there. And they had to deal with all the crucial stuff, all the brutal stuff. They chose to fight while they're on their land. It's messed up how they have to fight for it though. Like, you already promised it to them, but then you're gonna try taking it away.
I'm mad at God, but I'm not gonna But yeah, what an idea though, right? Like, oh, we have some land, let's charge people to bury themselves.
Even though we stole it already.
Well, I don't know how far back that went, but what an idea though, right? Like, for example, if you had land, it would be very smart to turn it into
A graveyard. Shoot, now you got me thinking about buying some land just to make a graveyard.
I know this woman, she was like on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she decided to start a morgue. That makes my money because she's always having bodies coming in. And at a morgue, you just, you take care of the body, whatever. But that makes a lot of money too, because people are always dying.
Dang, now you got me thinking about working.
I feel like the morgue would make more money than the cemetery because, like, you're not having money coming in all the time. It's not residual. This, you just buy the plot, okay, you get a big amount. But eventually, the land's gonna get filled up, and then you're not gonna have money coming in anymore. But with a morgue, people are always coming in.
Except, even with the land being filled up,
Yeah.
they're gonna start burying people on top of people.
But that's what I'm saying though, eventually it's gonna get filled. Well, you can't bury on top. Once you buy a plot, you can't, no one can get buried on top of you. That's your plot.
That's not always fully true because my aunt got buried on top of my grandmother.
Right, but that was theirs, their plot. Like, I'm saying, like, I cannot get buried on top of this family, because this is their plot. But right, that, my family too, not this graveyard, but another one, you can put like 2 bodies in the same plot, depending on how deep it is.
Or honestly, they don't even have to be.
And they don't get taxed. Graveyards don't get taxed, so you don't have to pay money every year.
That's smart. Do morgues have to?
I don't know. Maybe because it's residual money, so its money's always coming in. I don't know.
But when you think about graveyards too, though, money's kind of always coming in for graveyards too.
But eventually it will stop once the land is filled. I mean, it's gonna take a long time, but think about it. You're not gonna always have money coming in because eventually it will stop. And then what?
No, they're always gonna have money coming in because the people that's supposed to be cleaning this up
Right,
are
you have to,
fixing up the thing.
right, you have to pay people, exactly. You're putting money out as well to have it cleaned.
But wouldn't you think that the graveyard would just have people specific to it?
No. When you own this land, right, you have to pay people to take care of it, or you take care of it yourself. So that's what I'm saying. It's like they have money, and they're gonna have money for a while, but eventually the money will stop because the land will get filled. Whereas a morgue, you're always gonna have money because people are always gonna die. A morgue, you take care of the body, you set up for the funeral, and that's always gonna happen. People are always gonna die.
So best believe